the very first ever abandoned house that I ever went to. It was never filmed and put onto YouTube, but I've come back because the place has changed quite a bit, and I honestly didn't think it would be here due to development happening next door and whatnot. So we'll check it out a bit, see what's changed, and hopefully film it all. So right now I'm starting off in the garage, which is a lot more destroyed than I remember it, and we're heading now down the hall. This place was the first ever abandoned house that I ever did, and it was also the first ever night expedition that I did. So let's take a look. All right. So, I've got the main room. This house used to be quite luxurious, single story, and it's been here for quite a long time, but it's got these lovely stained glass doors. It changed ownership quite a bit. I can't remember where, but there was a here it is. You can see that it used to belong to a family with children, and the last record is 1999. So if it's been abandoned since then, it's been abandoned for quite a while. Now, I'm already beginning to see this place has changed quite a bit. It's been turned into a absolute dumping ground for the area next door, which is all going up in apartments. But the house itself seems untouched. They probably just haven't gotten around to it. I'm heading into the venture outside. And one of the things I noticed when I was here before is that the whole area had flooded. Now I'm really seeing the extent of that flooding. It's probably one of the reasons why they haven't gotten around to knocking it down, actually. You can see there's all of these cranes and diggers here, but they haven't been able to knock it down yet. However, all the visitors seem to have done a really good job of knocking in the walls. Wow. Someone managed to push an entire bed down here. The basement. Let's take a look at the basement. I'm sure nothing. Oh, that's actually okay. So the flooding's gotten worse since I last came here. I'm actually a little bit concerned about these steps I'm stepping on right now. If I can get my torch in there, wow. The water is all being held in by the basement and the windows. Everything under there is submerged. I'm surprised that the windows haven't cracked under that pressure. Have a look. Wow, yeah, everything's floating on top. Huh. That's absolutely crazy. Alright, well, basement appears off limits. I am not swimming in that. It's an old, well, I don't know what you would call it. It's well before my time. Wow. See, I wonder if we put this into whatever is supposed to read it, what would we find? I'm sure there's quite a few things. Continuing on down the hall. The last time I came in here, I've got a video of it somewhere, I might play that now. I turned this corner and a bat circled around the room and shot out past me, and that's possibly the scariest thing that has ever happened to me in an abandoned house. This bathroom is definitely seen better days. It's in a worse shape than when I saw it. Get out, he knows you are here. What is that? This is the sort of thing that I shouldn't touch if I was in a horror movie, but this is single-handedly the scariest thing that I've ever found. That is terrifying. Alright, now I'm gonna check out the rest of the house. I know that there's another part, a shed, that might still be here. That's almost half the size of the actual house. So let's climb through this window. Got the barbecue. And I got across this. Yeah, you can see just over there, the house is almost sunken into the ground because of the flooding. So up. Alright. Let's get across. Now, I've got to be relatively quick because, as you can see, I'm not entirely supposed to be here. And although this house is abandoned, I don't think that would appreciate people getting all up in the property where they have their cranes. So I might jump over real quick. As you can see, this house here is completely covered. We're in, honestly, it's still a little more terrifying than the house. Feels like it could just come down any second. There's vines growing through everything, and what is this? There's a tree growing in the roof, or through the roof. Oh yeah. Wow. Definitely a crazy location. Even though it's just small, there's a lot of stuff here. It's really got this creepy atmosphere with all the vines hanging down from the roof. It really feels like something that's been here in 20, 30 years. Honestly, it probably has. I'm going to stop the recording now so I can take some pictures. But we should be good.